In today's video, I want to go over two huge PlayStation 4 physical game sales going on right now. Target's got a great sale going on right now, as well as GameStop. However, GameStop sale is only for Labor Day, so it's going to be ineffective very quickly. However, Target's got a really solid sale with games like Control already being super cheap. Yes, Control just came out and you can get it south of $40. I'll be going over why in just a little bit, and we will take a brief look at the GameStop sale, which has Anthem the cheapest it's ever been. It is super cheap right now. Kind of an indictment on how that game is doing, but nonetheless, we'll talk all about that at the end of this video. But first up, Target is having a 25% off sale if you use in-store pickup with any game that you buy. Now, a lot of these deals aren't that great. If you save 25% on a game that's $60, like The Division 2, okay, you're getting it for $45, but that game has been on sale for as low as $30 several times. However, some of the deals that you can get, Control is listed for $51, and saving 25% on Control is pretty freaking insane. That game released at $60 back on Tuesday. 25% off of $51, which is already $9 off the base price. That means it would be down to like $38, $37 and change if my math is right. That's pretty ridiculous given that this game just came out, and Control is a pretty good game. I've actually been playing quite a bit of it, and I think it's a good game. Haven't completed it, and I do have to say that the story is a little bit jarring from the get-go. It is a Remedy Games title, and I do imagine that the story is going to come together by the end. However, initially it is a little bit confusing. There is a lot of mystery surrounding it, but I think that's what the developers were trying to go for. The gameplay of Control is really the standout, and that was a little bit of a surprising factor to me. The gameplay is fast-paced, there's a little bit of depth to it, a lot of variety in how you tackle the combat, and it's very satisfying in its own right. You can cheese the system a little bit to beat some of the bosses if you do get stuck, but nonetheless, I think Control is a really good game. One of the better titles of 2019 thus far, and again, for south of $40, that's a really good buy, and I definitely give that a recommendation. So if you can hit up your local Target, use in-store pickup, Control is a great buy. Sekiro Shadows Die Twice is also eligible for the 25% off. It's listed at $50, so this would knock it down to $37.50. That's pretty good for Sekiro, all things considered. Kind of shocking. We're going to talk about Anthem in a little bit, and that game's down to $9.99. Sekiro released 2 weeks after Anthem, and Sekiro was such a high-quality game that it's still holding up a $37.50 price point. However, in the case of Anthem, that game is down to $10. Kind of tells you a story about, you know, what game is of quality and what game's holding up in price. I just find that rather interesting. But nonetheless, Sekiro is a great buy for $37 and change. It's a little bit different than the other From Software titles like Bloodborne and Dark Souls. Sekiro definitely has that challenging element to it. However, the gameplay is quite a bit different, and if you're just going into it expecting another Souls game, maybe you've played the Souls game and those battle mechanics are ingrained into you. Well, Sekiro does play a little bit differently, and you do have to get accustomed to that, so just know that going in. I imagine that if you are a big fan of the Souls games, you've already checked out Sekiro, but nonetheless, it is a great game, especially at this price point. Alright, World War Z is also down to $33. 25% off of that would knock it down to what, like 23 or 24 bucks? That's really good for World War Z, one of the more surprising games of the year in terms of quality. It's a really good game if you have a couple of friends to play with. If you're going in solo, you're not getting that great of an experience. If you can convince a couple of friends to pick it up, or you have a couple of friends that already own the title, definitely a lot of fun to be had with it. And with this one, they have been keeping the game updated with fresh content, so another reason to check it out. Resident Evil 2 can be had for $37.50. That's an okay deal. Watch Dogs 2, a physical copy of that, could be had for $15. I would say that's pretty good. Days Gone could be had for around $38, which I'll say is a pretty good buy on Days Gone. I don't believe that game has hit $30 at this point, so that is pretty good, all things considered. Bloodstained Ritual of the Night can be bought for $22.50. Mortal Kombat 11 is listed for $49, so it would be, what, $37, $36 around that range. That's pretty good. God of War could be had for $22.50 for the two of you guys that own a PlayStation 4 and don't own that game for some reason. Now would be a good time to check it out. Wreckfest just came out, and you can get that for $30 with 25% off discount. Elder Scrolls V Skyrim Special Edition is $30. That's kind of expensive, but nonetheless. Uncharted 4 for $15 is pretty good. Ratchet & Clank is available for $15. Battlefield 5 is discounted. Diablo 3 The Eternal Collection can be had for $22.50. I think that's a pretty good deal. Torchlight 2 is coming out tomorrow, but Diablo 3 definitely offers a lot more content, especially with the Eternal Collection. Infamous Second Son is listed at $14.89, I believe. With 25% off, it would be like $11 or $12, so that's pretty good as well. Bloodborne's discounted as well. So a lot of good deals as a part of that. I think it's highlighted by Control reasonable given that that game just came out, and to get it for south of $40 already, this is why I said maybe not the best idea to pick up that game right away. Now, just a few days later, not even a full week later, the game can be had for south of $40. That's pretty incredible in my eyes, but nonetheless, a lot of great deals available as a part of the Target sale. Alright, also quickly, I do want to run you guys through the GameStop Labor Day sale. They're doing a buy one, get one 50% off on all pre-owned games. I don't have time to go through every pre-owned deal available, but there are some good ones, so do give that a look. And there are some fantastic deals also available. Borderlands The Handsome Collection is down to just $9.99. That is a phenomenal deal. And BioShock The Collection is also down to $9.99. Both of those are really good deals. BioShock The Collection in particular, usually it only goes down to $15, but now that it's down to $9.99, man, that's a great buy. That, of course, includes BioShock 1, BioShock 2, and BioShock Infinite. Would highly recommend that collection. They are some of the best first-person shooters that you're going to come across. Single player only, of course, but they are high-quality single-player experiences. Also, Borderlands The Handsome Collection is down to $9.99. That's a great buy. For those of you that don't want to pick up Borderlands 3 right away, pick up the Handsome Collection. You get Borderlands 2, you get the pre-sequel, you get the game's respective DLCs. That's some good stuff right there. Blood and Truth, the PlayStation VR title, is down to $20. That's a really good buy, and that's one of the better PlayStation VR games that have been released thus far, so that is definitely a high recommendation. Bloodstained Ritual of the Night is down to $20. That's an exceptional deal, given that that is a relatively recent release as well. $20 for Bloodstained Ritual of the Night is great. Shadow of the Tomb Raider is down to just $9.99. That is an exceptional deal. I don't think Shadow of the Tomb Raider is quite as good as Rise of the Tomb Raider, but considering that it's not even a year old at this point, for it to be down to $9.99, that is pretty remarkable, and I definitely give that a strong recommendation. Anthem, the Legion of Dawn edition, is down to $9.99. Make that of it what you will. Anthem is one of those games that everybody hates on. I don't think it's the best game in the world, but I don't think it's necessarily as bad as some people make it out to be. $9.99 for Anthem, I think, is, you know, it is what it is. If any of your friends are still playing it, maybe give it a look and jump in to see what all the fuss is about. Maybe just to experience Anthem, as I do think it's going to be one of those kind of interesting games to go back in history and talk about. But nonetheless, $9.99 for that. Warhammer Vermintide 2 Deluxe Edition is down to $19.99. That's pretty good, given that that typically goes for $50. $20 for it is really good. Kingdom Hearts 3 is down to $25. I see Mafia 3 for $13. Days Gone for $40. It is cheaper at Target as a part of their 25% off deal, but if you don't have a Target by you, hey, $40 for Days Gone isn't bad. Nier Automata Game of the Yorha Edition is down to $25. That is pretty good. Nier Automata is a tremendous game, and there's a meme going around that Yoko Taro, the director of the game, was saying that Nier Automata almost got canceled because he didn't like waking up in the morning. You can look up that story if you want. I just found that hilarious, and kind of goes in line with Yoko Taro and how he memes on everyone, but what's not a meme is how high quality of a game Nier Automata is, and for $25, I definitely give that a recommendation. Rage 2 is down to $30. Tom Clancy's The Division 2 is down to $25, so that is an exceptionally good deal. I believe that's the cheapest The Division 2 has been. I don't think it's hit $20 yet, but come Black Friday, it may very well be down that low. Assassin's Creed 3 Remastered is down to $20. Final Fantasy X and X-2 HD Remastered is on sale. They kind of raised the price of that game to be in line with a Nintendo Switch and Xbox One release, so that's a little bit of a bummer, but nonetheless, a lot of other great deals are available right now, and if you take advantage of the buy one, get one 50% off on the used titles, that's gonna pay dividends and get you even better deals. And a lot of the games on sale, like Days Gone, the pre-owned version is seeing a deeper discount as well. It's down to $35, so couple that with another game, say 50% on it. As you guys can probably tell, you can get some really good deals utilizing all of those deals. So that's gonna conclude this video. I really wanted to take a look at both of the sales that are running right now. The 25% off sale at Target is really good, with games like Control, Sekiro, and a lot of other recent releases being super cheap. World War Z is not a bad deal as well, and GameStop's Labor Day sale also has a couple of highlights worth checking out. I think Blood and Truth is really good, Bloodstained Ritual of the Night, Days Gone, BioShock the Collection, as well as Borderlands the Handsome Collection. Those are both exceptional buys, so give those a look. That's going to conclude this video. Sound off with all of your thoughts in the comment section down below. Links to both of the sales will be in the description box below. Thank you for watching, and goodbye. Hey guys, we hope you enjoyed the video, and if you did, make sure to hit the subscribe button, and if you're already subscribed, do us a favor and hit the bell icon. This way you'll be notified whenever we post a new video. That's the best way to keep up with all of our uploads, and we usually try to upload 2 videos a day. And with the bell icon hit, you'll be notified whenever we do upload a video. As always, thanks for watching.